Alright, what is up YouTube? It's Judge It, and I'm going to be doing my first Magic the Gathering video. And I'm going to be doing it on my standard deck of M15. So I've been going to a bunch of pre-releases, and I basically decided to join standard. I think I might have enough now to be active and participate in it. And yeah. So I've been playing Magic for about 2 years now. I've made a couple decks, but I'm actually really proud of this one. Like I said, it's standard. It's all M15 cards. So yeah, so let's just jump right into it. So what you're looking at is a red, white, and blue, basically aggro artifact enchantment deck. I don't know if there's really one out there yet, but I got the idea from a bunch of different people about the Ensoul artifact card, which is right here. It's the 2-drop. Enchant artifact is a creature with power and toughness of 5 in addition to its other types. And I just went with that because it's actually really unique to have a 5/5 artifact just out of nowhere for a 2-drop. So yeah, so what I based it around was the Ensoul artifact right here, and I have Darksteel Citadels, artifact land. It's indestructible, add 1 to your mana cost. So you're looking at a turn 2 5/5 indestructible creature that basically has summoning sickness. You have to wait until turn 3 to actually attack. And I also based it around Ensoul artifact and the Ornithopter. Now with the Ornithopter, it's a 0-drop flying, 0/2. I'm sure everybody knows what that is, but what you'd be looking at there is turn 1, drop him for 0, put any type of land out here onto the battlefield, and then put a island out, and essentially you have a 5/5 flying creature who can attack turn 2. Not a lot of decks will have a response for this right away. Yeah, I know there's different destroy enchantment, destroy artifact creature, destroy target artifact cards, but the good thing about running blue is that you have those. You're looking at 2 cancels, 2 dissipates, 1 dissolve, and 3 negates. That's just to protect from early game. So this deck is very aggro. It's not meant to last to turn 6, and if it does, I plan on adding some gods in there, or some removal spells. Like I do have the lightning strikes, 2-drop, deal 3 damage to target creature or player, and we also have 3 Inferno Fist. 2 mana, and then you pay an extra mana, and it deals 2 damage to you sacrifice Inferno Fist, and it does 2 damage to target creature or player, which is actually really good if you think about it, because essentially you say you have like 3 red mana out on the board, you equip this to a creature, you play this, you can zap them for 3, and then you play your last mountain, and you essentially can hit a person for 5 right off the bat with that. Yeah, so like I said, it's based around artifacts, very aggro. I have 2 Wall of Frost up here just to slow down any potential attack. I have 2 Bronze Sables, just because they're artifacts, they're 2-drops, they're really inexpensive, maybe good drops. If I can't pull an Ornithopter, or if I can't pull a Dark Citadel, I can equip Ensoul artifact to it. It's a 5/5 for a 2-drop, which isn't bad. It's not ideal as the Dark Citadel or Darksteel Citadel or the Ornithopter, but I mean, I guess you take what you can get. I have Heliod's Pilgrim because this deck is very enchantment based. So I have a chump block for going to go get an enchantment, which really isn't actually as bad as it sounds. Play him turn 3, go grab like an insult artifact or a divine favor, and I can pump a creature and have a chump block at the same time, which is pretty good. Now you are looking at Scrapyard Mongrel and Aeronaut Tinkerer. I don't know how you would say that. Anyway, if you control an artifact for Scrapyard Mongrel, it gets 2/0 and has trample, and it's a 3/3 essentially. So you would have a 5/3 with trample on turn 4, which is pretty decent. Good attacker. And to deal with flying, you have Ornithopters and the Tinkerer. And if you control an artifact, this creature gains flying. So I do have a bunch of artifacts on here just so that these two abilities will activate. It's not like the ideal creature, but the highest mana cost in this entire deck is a 4-drop. So you're looking at Scrapyard Mongrel as being the highest so far. I do plan on adding Theros block cards in here just to make this deck like a little bit more stronger, maybe a couple more dissolves, because I do actually like the Scry ability. I might add more different lands. Right now I'm just running 4 mountains, 3 plains, a battlefield forage, and 7 islands. The 7 islands are because of all the counter spells and the Wall of Frost. They do require 2 blue mana, so I really want to get the mana I need to summon those to protect my enchantments or my artifacts from early game attacks. You're looking at 1 Rogue's Gloves just in case, like, it's a 2-drop. If I need to draw cards, like if I drop my whole hand, because this deck is probably going to be able to play really fast, probably drop my whole hand by turn 4. So that's just an extra draw ability. So I only have 1 of them in there because I'm expecting the game to be over around turn 6. If it's not, then I might be in a little trouble. I added 2 Brawler's Plate just because it does have a good ability. It's high mana cost, 3 to summon and then 4 to equip. But you're looking at 2/2 and trample, so that'd be really good to go on like a 5/5 Ornithopter. So he attacks turn 2, turn 3, lay down Brawler's Plate, he attacks again. Turn 4 comes around, equip him to this. It becomes a 7/7 with trample and flying. While there might be chump blocks for the Ornithopter and whatnot, there's not going to be any real threat to a 7/7 flying Ornithopter with trample, which I kind of like. I have 2 Divine Favors just because it boosts defense and gains 3 life. I have 4 Lightning Strikes just to deal with anything that comes through, 3 Inferno Fists, 3 Negates to deal with any destroy target artifact or enchantments, dissolve. For the Scry ability, I have 2 cancels and 2 dissipates, because I like the fact that you can exile stuff with the dissipate, because a lot of decks are based around going in and grabbing their graveyard. And you're looking at my final 4-drop marked by honor. It gets +2/+2 and has vigilance. That's just an overall high costing card. I know there's other enchantments that are worth more. You can get the protection from all colors, all colors and all spells, and that's like a 5-drop. It's just I want to keep this deck very low mana cost, so if it does come to playing top deck, that I can actually play top deck. I can hold some cards back, and because it's blue, a lot of people have some resolve about playing cards right away for not knowing what's in your hand because of all the cancel spells like over there. Yeah, so just leave a comment below, like, subscribe, any deck ideas, anything you any questions you guys have, just shoot away. I don't really have any issues with talking to anybody, so yeah. Alright, this is Judge It signing off. Bye.